boy.
My story today is about Jason's favorite New York Attorney General, Letitia James. So New York Attorney General Letitia James announced a $9.5 million fine against George West. George West is the owner of an unlicensed cannabis dispensary in Ontario County, New York. And despite a June 2023 order from the Office of Cannabis Management to cease operations, West continued to sell cannabis at his store, J. Dega 7.0 in Canandaigua. Is that it?
Canandaigua.
Canandaigua.
I don't know.
I can dig it.
That. Yeah.
Can you
digwa?
Yeah.
Can you digwa?
Can you dig it?
All right. Mm-hmm. So the judgment includes over $1 million in disgorged illegal profits and $8.4 million in penalties due to ongoing violations. According to Benzinga's Rolando Garcia, West operated without a license since last September 2022, recording nearly $2.4 million in sales over a 16-month period. He was getting it. Mm-hmm. Oh man, this guy's trapped God. In June 2023, OCM seized over 200 pounds of cannabis products from J. Dega 7.0 during an inspection. I think that's the majority of everything that they claim to have seized.
I mean, it's neither here nor there.
Shout out to Kathy Okel over there. Mm-hmm. He was then ordered to stop operating, but continued until being forced to close by a court order. New York's cannabis law mandates that businesses must have proper licensing to operate legally. James emphasized that unlicensed sales endanger public safety and violate state law, noting that unlicensed cannabis remains a significant part of New York's cannabis market. There was no mention in this article of potential jail time or how the state of New York planned on collecting on that $9.5 million that he owes. But going on past actions alone, I think that it's safe to say that Mr. West will be back at it like a craftmatic, serving up the Trap's finest California-based product and treats to New Yorkers in need as soon as this weekend. Mm-hmm. We already know trappers don't pay taxes. We already know that without the risk of any true consequences for their actions, they most likely are not going to be paying no damn fines. So unless I'm missing something here, Jason, I don't see what would make Letitia James think that George West or any other less than legal operators in the state of New York of a similar mindset past today's announcement that she made. I don't see why they would be paying her any damn mind. Mm-hmm. The Trap remains undefeated in the great state of New York, and with a deep bench of generational talent, the likes of George West continuing to operate unchecked, there will be no end to the winning streak anytime soon. I'm not advocating for anyone participating in any sort of illegal activities, but with all of that said, why would you not? I'm Rico Lamitte, the dopest dad on the street for High at 9 News. What do you guys think?
I think I did that story yesterday.
You did, Jenny. But Rico didn't have any internet, so we can't blame him for.
I've had internet. I've been an internet blackout for the last 24 hours. I think it's.
But y'all want to cuss me out for not pre-reading stories in Discord. All right, I see how it is.
I haven't had internet in 24 hours, so. Jason didn't shoot it down when I submitted the story.
I didn't even have time.
And it was not a knock at you, Rico.
Whatever. You guys can say whatever. You know what? Maybe I'll try and do better. Okay, that's all I can say. There's only so many hours in the day. But
time is a flat circle.
Time is not a flat circle, bro. It's a straight line.
Ask Mathieu St. Germain.
I'm a cyclical. Thank you, Rico.
If you ask Mathieu St. Germain, he's going to say it's a continual loop.
Well, hey, there you go, Jay.
It's a flat circle.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeremy in the comments was explaining it. He said you had to reread it to make sure I had it right. You had to mansplain me my story from yesterday.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, I'm not mad at that. Mm-hmm. Oh, makes sense to me. I mean, I don't see how they're ever.
So
they
broke down, right?
There's
a $10,000 fine for every day.
Are they ever going to get $1 out of George West?
No,
probably not. But there's a
probably not.
Probably not. There's a $10,000 fine because my story kind of broke it down a little bit. There's a $10,000 fine for every day that you operate without a license, and there's a $20,000 fine for every day you operate without a license after you've been told to not operate without a license. Oh. So compounding those since 2022 is what got him to this large amount of a fine.
Since 2022. Man, they have their enforcement powers are strong out there.
What do they say? Can anybody reference the story we covered like a couple of months ago when they said that like New York trappers owe something like $200 million and they've collected like less than $1 million of that?
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. I don't remember the numbers exactly, but it was a crazy high number of what they were saying is owed to them by all these trappers. But the state has no ways or means to actually extrapolate these funds out of them. And in all fairness, a lot of these trappers don't have that kind of money either.
No. Well, they spend it. What do you do with that cash?
If they had that, they wouldn't be needing to trap.
Yeah, you spend it and you hide the rest.
Mm-hmm. Jesus.
Craziness.
It's the same thing that the U.S. government does with our tax dollars. You know, they're trappers too.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
Save the trap, man. Save the trap.
So I would like to personally apologize to you, Jenny Beth. Yeah, I have not had internet access. We still don't have internet at my crib. That's why I'm here today.
It's not your fault. I'm just glad we got you in studio because somebody needs to sit next to Jason and keep him company.
But I'm never afraid, to admit fault and point thumbs and not fingers, because when you point fingers, there's 4 more pointing right back at you. You know what I'm saying?
The second you said New York Attorney General, I was like, here we go.
Yeah,
It's okay. It's a good story. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted your opinion on it yesterday anyway, Rico.
I'm sorry I couldn't provide.
See how she switches that up from being mad to now, like all of a sudden she wanted your opinion.
I'm only mad at Jason.
Because me and Jenny Beth have a mutual respect for each other, right?
Oh, is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Professional courtesy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd call it that, but okay.
Beautiful to see.
Jason,
I enjoyed watching Jason's face when he realized it was the same story as you were.
Hey, it works like that sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it be like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Hey, a good story, guys. New York Attorney General. Sorry.
I mean, you know where I'm going to go with this. She's got about as much likelihood of collecting on this as she is getting the money out of Trump too.
I won't touch that one.
I know.
See, I wasn't going to touch Trump. I'm trying to keep things out of politics. Burger King.
All right. Anyhow.
That's why we got the wine right here next to us. Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump doesn't drink.
Drinking already? Crazy.
Oh man. This is
Damn.
right here we go.
Y'all okay?
Yeah.